Hello and welcome. My name is Mark Blatstein, the physician founder of Physician Pre-Sentence Report Service. Today, I'm going to discuss why get a prison consultant. Why get a physician prison consultant, which is what I am. The topic I'm going to cover is strategic preparation for sentencing and potentially early release opportunities. The nuances of your personal background are really not part of a traditional defense. Judges understand that the Department of Justice wants a conviction. Your prosecutor wants you off the street protecting the public and in prison. Your attorneys are paid to keep you out of prison, and therefore they say they're paid to say good things about you. The one person that the judge knows nothing about is you. And so all of this is going to be up to you to change that paradigm. Your attorney is there to guide you through the legal process and advocate for your defense. However, at hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars per hour, sometimes they just don't have the time or bandwidth to delve into and understand who you are. To dive into your background and explore the experiences from your past that may have influenced your choices and led you to this current situation you find yourself in, which is a felony conviction, or you pled guilty to a felony. This understanding is crucial as it can shape a more complete defense under what's known as 18 USC Code 3553, which is the imposition of a sentence. These are the guidelines that the court has when they sentence you. But without this understanding, it's possible that your defense team may not be able to fully address the complexities of your case. They'll be able to understand the legal complexities, but not who you are. And so, therefore, after 34 years in practice, I transitioned from patient care into the medical legal space, focusing on sentencing and mitigation and preparation for your pre sentence interview. Because the pre sentence interview is the most important meeting you're going to have of your life to date. As a physician specializing in federal sentencing preparation, a comprehensive pre sentence interview strategy includes correctional health care. And here I focus on crafting a compelling autobiographical narrative with you. In other words, this is your narrative, your story, in preparation for getting it included in the pre sentence report. Addressing medical, psychological, and programming factors that affect both your placement and early release eligibility. And I bring this up because even as recent as yesterday, and today is December 11th at around a little before 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I realize that most of this is not all lawyers, but I did talk to a federal criminal defense attorney who didn't realize that they could make a placement request for you. This is crucial. It's crucial to putting you in a place where you could potentially become eligible for early release to home confinement. If you have a 5K1 cooperation agreement, along with favorable recommendations from the prosecutor that you and your attorney have all agreed to, the outcome is not guaranteed. Nobody can guarantee what the judge is going to do. The prosecutor may make the recommendation after you've agreed to you've given them all the information that was required for this 5K1 agreement. But if the judge got out of bed on the wrong side of the bed that morning, all bets are off. The most effective way to strengthen your position is early targeted preparation, particularly around this pre-sentence interview, because that interview is going to result in a pre-sentence report, which is going to it creates the reality of federal custody. It's going to determine where you're placed. It's a very big deal. The Bureau of Prisons has been directed as of this past June to implement recent reforms, including those who are eligible for early release direct to home confinement. But in order to be eligible, you need to have had you have to meet certain benchmarks along the way. This is all on you, really. Your attorneys, again, the nuances of a legal defense, the legal part is taught in law school. The nuances are not. The First Step Act and Second Chance Act create a more meaningful opportunity for you to benefit from this early release to home confinement. Preparation begins long before you get to your pre-sentence interview. And then the subsequent sentencing can significantly influence how judges probation officers, and the BOP assess your eligibility for first step back, second chance at, good time credit, and if you're eligible for RDAP. These are all very important things. Federal Judge Mark Bennett, it's on my website in his interview, has often been highlighted valuing the including of a strong or compelling autobiographical narrative, your story, and including it in your pre-sentence report. Why is this important? Because most judges, if not all judges, are going to depend on their probation officer who does the interview for their recommendations for your sentencing and placement. And then they're going to have reviewed your pre-sentence report, which is the guiding, it's going to influence their sentencing opinion before you even get to your sentencing hearing. And so it's a very big deal. And I have seen similar results, which I'm welcome to share with and support you with. Please feel free to reach out and contact me. My phone is 240-888-778, 240-888-7778. I'm more than willing to discuss with you the next steps that you take. Again, I appreciate you taking the time to listen to this, and have a safe day.